Spinners don't usually write their tales down. I guess since this valley's been fought over many times, they wanted to keep their tales from fading. We're lucky these journals exist. It all happened so quickly. Shaman Yarnock came at us in a rage. He screamed that we were unworthy to pray at Moloch's shrine. Then he drew his weapon. Ulagosh, my love! You have to help him! I'd hoped we would be one day. But Shaman Yarnock saw us embracing by the lake a few nights ago. He must have told Chief Ulakaz. She flew into a rage. Since then, all arguments end in bloodshed. Peace has been torn asunder. In the eyes of Z'en, all love is welcome. But worshippers of Moloch like Shaman Yarnock feel orcs should keep to themselves and not consort with other races. My dear Ulagosh must still be with Shaman Yarnock. I fear for his life. Please help him. They were still in Moloch's shrine when I ran away. I think Ulagosh was stabbed by the shaman. Have mercy, Z'en. Don't let us be parted like this.
I hope my lackwit twin isn't bothering you. Ever since the accident, well, just look at him.
You listen to me, right?
I've heard rumors that Delaneth has been seeing the Drublog chief's son. A fool's folly. She's too good for that lout.
I hope to be done here soon.
Ulagosh was weak, unworthy in the eyes of Malok. Ulagosh's blood is on your hands, Will. The massacre in Malok's honor! You're too late. Ulagosh was weak, unworthy in the eyes of Malok. Ulagosh's blood is on your hands, Will. We'll hold a massacre in Malok's honor. Ulagosh was weak, unworthy in the eye. Ulagosh's blood is on your hands, Will. We will hold a massacre in Malok's honor.
The village. I couldn't help them. So many dead. Oh, Z'en, what have we done? A bloodbath. Chief Ulukas killed them all. So much screaming echoing through the entire valley. How could this have happened? Is this the workings of the shaman? Z'en, this is too much for one to bear. My daughter Delaneth, my child. I couldn't find her before I was forced to flee. Some villagers went to hide amongst the forest. Please, can you find them? They may know where she's gone. Z'en, what would you have me do? Blood for blood, death for death, so much death.
Did it not meet my time yet? No. Only the raging drublog. Z'en, why have you abandoned us?
Who are you? Z'en? What have we done? I haven't seen her since the attack. I've got to get out of here.
Don't trust the orcs, I said. But did they listen? Now they're dead. All dead. No, the poor girl. I can't imagine these beasts left her alive. Did you find anyone? Delanoth? They must have taken her. Wouldn't her father know if his daughter died? The Drublog destroyed our entire village. Monsters, all of them. My daughter's actions never warranted this madness. We welcomed the Drublog. We shared a single cup in friendship, and this is what they return? Chief Ulukas was honorable and just, but Shaman Yarnog changed that, and all the others followed his bloodlust. Nothing more than animals they are. My friends, gone. My daughter, missing. What is left for me? I've nothing left except rage and grief. Chief Ulukas must pay for this massacre. She must die. Blood for blood, payment in kind. Such is Z'en's will. It's the only path left to me. She must have taken my daughter, so she must die. Chief Ulukas will be in her longhouse above the shrine to Malok. When she is dead, find me in the shrine of Z'en across the stream. I must pray for guidance.
speak of peace? We've taken back what was once up. You bring ruin to... Speak of peace? We've taken back what was... You fight. You bring ruin to the Malok, I give... Bleed and die, well... We've taken back what was once ours! You fight to defend the cult, fool! You bring ruin to the valley and my people! Malok, I give my blood!
Please, help the Droblog. The chief, she went mad. Ulagosh and I, we tried to stop her. And Shaman Yarnog, he used Ulagosh's blood. The chief's son. Shaman Yarnog meant to kill me. But Ulagosh stopped him. He took the blow meant for me. Please, you have to end this. Tell my father, no more blood.
Along came a traveller, seeking and offering wisdom on the path to enlightenment. Delaneth told stories of these journals, and now you bring them to me. Since the earliest days, blood and toil have known no end in our hearts. Malok demands a blood price. Z'en's price is no different. Our gods both demand payment in kind. Of course, that means each demand retribution against the other. In the valley, it's always been paid in blood. Every tale has an end. Every end allows a beginning to set hold. It is a balance, tenuous though it seems to be. Z'en's presence fades from this world as Malok grows stronger. Perhaps these journals will give comfort to those who fear the end. The traveller departed, ever in search of answers on a path toward greatness.
What news? Have you found my daughter? No! My flesh and blood stolen from me by those twice cursed fiends. Z'en, this is too much. I beg you, don't give me this burden to bear as well. Curse Ulagash! Curse them all! Don't speak to me of sacrifice. Ulugush was a drublog, same as the rest. I told her no love could live between the drublog and our people, and now she has paid the price. The drublog know only blood, and blood they shall have. My daughter only ever wanted peace. Perhaps the chief's son did too. But their blood has forever stained these lands. There's no going back. If I don't stop the drublog, the suffering will continue. The curse is the only way to end this. Z'en answers my prayers. The drublog will finally pay. The emissary of Z'en. My prayers are answered. She'll strike down the drublog and end all of this.
I must speak with you. I am the Herald of Z'en, Keeper of the Balance. I collect and assign the debts of the faithful. I am here to stop this cycle. The drublog paid many times over for the death of Mathragore's people. His curse will only feed Moloch's fury. He offers his blood as sacrifice, calling upon the forest itself to mete out justice. But it is not justice he seeks. It is vengeance. Z'en will not have more blood shed this day, but one death is better than many. If you cannot stop him, I must. What can you do? What you must. Mathragore has put his trust in you before. You have the chance to guide him away from this path. Mathragore has lost sight of Z'en in his grief. He sees no other recourse but more death. My master grows impatient with this world. I will not hesitate to strike him down if he defies the will of Z'en. The spoken word can shape the future in ways stronger than the tears and blood of thousands. If your words ring true, perhaps Mathragore will see a new path. Mathragore's fate is in your hands.
Z'en would abandon me in my time of need? After all this, he gives me nothing? They've slaughtered my family and laid waste to my home. They will answer for their crimes. If Z'en won't help me, I will find another that will give me justice. I will not. They must all pay, do you hear me? They must pay with their lives. I'll suffer no drublog on these lands as long as I draw breath. It is clear Z'en has abandoned us. For my piety, Z'en allowed my family and friends to be murdered. Tell me, how is that payment in kind? I curse the drublog clan until the end of time. They will find no rest, no solace, no peace. Go then. There is nothing left for me, nothing left but burning hatred. I can feel it in my veins. If Z'en will not give me justice, then I offer my blood to Malok. I offer my body and soul to his bloody vengeance. The drublog will pay in kind for this massacre. I will have their blood.
Mathragore, this bloodshed ends with your death. Mathragore was blinded by rage and remorse. He has fallen from the even path into darkness. Z'en has decreed the payment in kind must end. Mathragore defied his will. I took his life to restore the balance, but it was not without cost. Z'en tires of such mortal feuds. One must discard what makes the scales tip. This is the truth of Z'en. Mathragore no longer wished for balance. Thus, he was no longer a follower of Z'en. Farewell, mortal. Z'en has turned his back from this world, until the scales tip once again.
I told them not to forsake Ifre for Z'en. I told them. That's why I'm still alive. I put my trust and faith in Ifre.
Z'en, have you abandoned us?
What interest does a Dagon cult have in this place? Flee?
Do your worst, Dremora. I'll tell you nothing.
I'll squeeze the knowledge out of... Damn. I forgot how fragile mortals can be. I sense. Yes. You are the mortal I sent for, and not a moment too soon. Good. I attempted to get this Mehrunes Dagon cultist to enlighten me. He refused. I may have insisted a bit too vigorously, but it was his own fault. Technically, I am a Dremora, but yes, my origins are Daedric. I was investigating the activities of these followers of Mehrunes Dagon when I ran into... an obstacle. It pains me to admit it, but this requires a mortal's touch. I need assistance. An Imperial cache lies beyond that concealed doorway. Unfortunately, the entrance has been warded to prevent anyone, including those of my kind, from passing through. I require a capable mortal to shatter the ward so we can see what's hidden inside. Take this amulet. I went to great trouble to acquire it. With it, you should be able to shatter the ward and open the hidden storehouse. We must find the secrets locked inside before the Dagonists do. The fate of your world hangs in the balance. The amulet should allow you to remove the ward so we may enter the concealed annex. I had it specifically constructed just for this purpose, but it will only function for a mortal. Hurry now. I haven't got all day. I acquired a map from the Mehrunes Dagon cultists that indicates an Imperial cache is hidden inside. I want to reach that cache before they do, and find out what Emperor Leovic thought was important enough to hide from mortals and Daedra alike. I saw the Dagonists use magic to temporarily disable the ward. Their power is limited, however, and the ward reasserted itself before I could follow them. Only power akin to the amulet can totally destroy the ward. Do you assume I am without resources? That I do not have connections in both the Mundus and throughout the plains of Oblivion? I have given you the amulet, and it will do its job. Nothing else matters, little mortal. The protective ward is deadly to Daedra. As a mortal, you are perfectly immune to any such dangers. The ward simply bars your way. Besides, the amulet can only be used by a mortal. That's part of the reason it can destroy the ward. As a mortal, you are immune to the harmful effects of the protective ward. As long as it is in place, however, it will prevent either of us from passing through the warded doorway. That is its primary function, after all. Don't the actions of the Daedric princes, when turned in this direction, always concern the fate of this particular ball of mud? The Longhouse Emperors have protected a secret for 3 generations. A secret that involves Mehrunes Dagon. A secret guarded from mortals and Daedra alike that involves the Prince of Destruction? I do not think the threat could be any more clear if they painted us a picture. What form that threat will take, however, that is what I hope to ascertain. How remarkably narrow-minded you mortals can be. What is your definition of evil? Do I care for the lives of mortals? No. Do you care for the lives of ants that crawl beneath your feet? Our interests are aligned at this time. That should suffice. Mehrunes Dagon is one of the Daedric princes, the Lords of Oblivion. Specifically, he is the Prince of Destruction, Revolution, and Ambition. Natural disasters are his forte, though some consider him nothing more than a god of bloodshed and betrayal. Concern? I am not concerned. I am curious. Secrets intrigue me. If anyone should be concerned, little mortal, it is you. When a cult devoted to the god of destruction performs mysterious deeds upon your doorstep, there is a good chance your home will soon be engulfed in fire, devoured by earthquakes, or submerged in a raging flood. And by your home, I mean Nirn. The amulet should allow you to remove the ward so we may enter the concealed annex.
Please, I need your help. I'm the Sylvanar, the spiritual advisor to... Why, it's you! Wonderful! Wood orcs from Juthsaga have captured me, and I don't know why. I'm loath to impose upon your aid yet again, but I have nowhere else to turn. Yes, I remember you. A familiar face is a welcome one in dire times. You see, I'm trapped in Juthsaga, and need assistance to free myself and those captured with me. Thank you. The gods know I could use your help. It's taking all my energy to maintain this projection. The Drublog captured me and my traveling companions. They're holding us prisoner in Juthsaga. I need you to rescue my advisors. They can tell you more about the attack and perhaps help you free me from my prison. I am being weakened by some powerful magic. They won't be much use to you as fighters, but they're very clever. My advisors are my confidants, my bodyguards. They fill multiple roles. We were en route to my wedding with the Green Lady. When the Drublog attacked, they were slain or taken. 2 survived, Ryan and Sariel. The Drublog used a foul spell to trap me. I've never encountered it before. The same energy prevents anything beyond this Psijic contact. I can't escape without your help. As the Sylvanar, I'm the manifestation of the spiritual strength within every Bosmer. But I must join with the Green Lady before my role can be fulfilled. The Drublog attacked my retinue on our way to this ritual. We had no time to ask them why. A warrior. He's my military advisor and a bodyguard. He fought hard during the ambush, but was overwhelmed. If you free him, he can advise you how to battle the Drublog. But I fear he was severely wounded and may not be able to fight. The youngest of my advisors. Ambassador Sariel's visions give guidance when those twice her age see no clear path. She could help you find out how to free me. Magicka binds my spirit to this place. I can't even see my captors. Locate the ambassadors who survived the attack. They can help you find me. My advisors are my confidants, my bodyguards. They fill multiple roles. We were en route to my wedding with the Green Lady. When the Drublog attacked, they were slain or taken. 2 survived, Ryan and Sariel. A warrior.
The Sylvanar? Where is he? Have you seen him? Thank Ifri, he's alive then. We could have beat the Drablog ambushers, but they brought in a creature. Huge, ugly. Nothing we did hurt it. It wasn't a Drablog. It stank of sulfur. Could have been an Ogrim, though my experience with such creatures is thankfully limited. Somehow, it kept the Sylvanar from using his power to escape. I couldn't say. I fought back, but the Drablog warriors hit me over the head. Everything went blurry, and I woke up here with Sariel. Perhaps she saw more. We did our best to save the Sylvanar. Now we must work together to free him. Please, free Ambassador Sariel. Perhaps the three of us can save the Sylvanar.
Please, don't worry about me. You must rescue the Sylvanar. He did? You've seen the Sylvanar? Praise Ifri. They attacked us on the road. Rayan fought the Drablog ambushers, but they knocked him out cold. I was no help, but I saw everything. The Drablog shaman chanted words from a ritual book, and energy flowed from the Sylvanar into these giant crystals. The shaman kept chanting as they carried the Sylvanar away, but we were separated from him. Please, we have to get that book and stop the ritual. I didn't see it clearly at the time, but I've had visions of it ever since. It's a ritual of unbinding. I could feel the Sylvanar's energy slipping away, as if he were being drained of his very nature. I've never felt anything so cold or evil. The shaman ensnared the Sylvanar. His book drained the Sylvanar's essence, immobilizing him. The last thing I saw, the shaman took the tome toward one of their Daedric shrines.
What's Zariel saying about a cook? My head's still ringing. What's Zariel saying?
The shaman ensnared the Sylvanar. When we find the Sylvanar, will you be able to get us all out of here?
Once we get what we need, it'll be up to you.
I've a strange foreboding. Not all of us will leave Drottsaga alive. Please, slacken your pace. Ambassador Rayan is hurt badly. Excellent. Now that we have the book, perhaps we have a chance.
Is that the ritual of unbinding that Sariel was talking about? It looks strange.
That's it! The ritual of unbinding! Be careful. The Droblog used it when they attacked us. The Sylvanar weakened when the shaman read from it. We keep it out of their hands. And now we've got to find the runestone too. The shaman used it and the book together. It's a ritual focus. The Droblog used it against the Sylvanar. Remember I said they drained his energy into crystals? The runestone is the conduit. With it, we can reverse the ritual and give back the energy. There are 2 Daedric shrines within Drottsaga. We found the book at this one, so I bet the runestone is at the other. The second shrine is on the other side of their fortress. They wouldn't want to make it easy for anyone to recover both items.
The Droblog kept the book near a shrine to Malakath. A Daedra's power could prevent the Sylvanar from escaping. They put his essence into a runestone. I bet they took it to one of the actual shrines.
The Droblog clan has been making deals with Daedra. To think I was excited to accompany the Sylvanar.
If it comes down to it, you may need to abandon me.
Good day to fish. Hear a lot of noise going on up there? Anything I need to be concerned about? If I felt like fighting, I'd fight. But I feel like fishing today if it's all the same to you. I'm sure there's plenty of other Droblog that'll indulge you if you want to fight. All Droblog like to fight. We do it to prove ourselves. The strongest must always show their strength. I've proved myself enough. I don't care what Chief Noggoth wants us to do. I'm gonna fish today. Wood Orcs, of course. But you knew that. We're the biggest tribe in Malabal Tor. Some, especially Chief Noggoth, think we should have been asked to join the Aldemari Dominion. But I'd just as soon be left alone. Still, it's caused trouble. They'll be fighting. Quiet, you'll scare the fish. He's the Droblog's chieftain, of course, but he wants more. I think he wants to rule all the wood orcs of Malabal Tor, and he's not afraid of getting outside help. Not the Droblog way, I think, but I'm just a fisherman. You seen elves running around? The chief's been working with them for a few weeks, getting involved in politics or something. Only gonna end bad if you ask me. And you did ask me. Now, go away so I can catch my dinner. Hear a lot of noise going on up there? No, I'm here for the fish.
I know we don't have time, but I should rest.
I think the Droblog were manipulated into this.
We've got to hide! That lodge there! Let's get inside! I'm sorry, I can't help you fight. My wounds are too great.
We've got their book and that blasted stone. We need to get undercover if you're going to do anything with them.
We need to take the book and the stone somewhere safe so you can examine them. We can't stay out in the open, and the longhouse we were being held in is probably teeming with Droblog. There was another longhouse south of that one. Maybe we could try going there. If the Droblog haven't caught on to our activities yet, they soon will. there's a lodge, nearly identical to the one we were imprisoned inside. We could hide there.
The Droblog must be aware of our escape by now. We have to get undercover so you can examine the ritual book and the runestone. If the Green Lady were here, we'd all be free.
Wait! My wound is opening!
I hope the Sylvanar can hold out long enough.
I hope the Green Lady is all right. According to Sariel, that book says the price of saving the Sylvanar is one of our lives. Good. We should pay for our failure. It's a hard choice, but a simple one. It's my duty to die protecting the Sylvanar. I failed once, so badly I can't fight anymore. The Sylvanar needs advisors like Sariel. I was so helpful till now. No, I've seen you fight. If anyone can get the Sylvanar out of here, it's you. And Sariel. She's young, but wise. The Sylvanar needs such advisors, not near-dead warriors. Sacrifice me. Try it, and the last thing you see will be me wresting it from your hands. Sariel and I can't get the Sylvanar out of here. Only you can. Let one of us do what you can't. Don't fail the Sylvanar. According to Sariel,
I understand what needs to be done. Read the book. One of us must die to save the Sylvanar. Frankly, that's a lower price than I expected. Daedric rituals often come at such a cost. Obviously, I should be sacrificed. I'm the weakest of us. When the Droblog attacked, Rayan fought back while I was captured straight off. I'm an advisor, not a warrior. The Sylvanar needs warriors. If you think I'm a good advisor, listen. Freeing the Sylvanar won't be enough. His power's drained. The Droblog guarding him won't just let him walk out. Rayan can help you. Use the runestone on me. No! Rayan's good in a fight, but even his skill pales before yours. If you use the runestone on yourself, the Sylvanar will be restored, but weak and in his enemy's hands. Don't throw your life away! Once you rescue the Sylvanar, you'll need a warrior's help to get him out of Jostiger. All the advice I can give you won't make up for a strong sword at your side.
One more wounded warrior won't make a difference. Good advice is what you need on the road out of Jostiger. Sacrifice...
I didn't think you would be like this! The pain! Ah!
That's a hard decision, friend. I'll do what I can in Sariel's memory to help you rescue the Sylvanar, lest her screams echo in my ears for eternity. Sariel, when she spoke of the ritual, she mentioned binding stones. When we were moving about the compound, I saw rays of bright light streaming from the 4 towers surrounding the main building. Perhaps those are what she meant. When you did what you had to do, you turned the runestone into a key. Using it on the binding stones should break their connection to the ritual. Once all 4 connections are broken, the energy drain should cease. The Sylvanar will be weak, but free. 2 things. First, once I've recovered my strength, I'm going to fight my way out of here. That should draw the attention of at least some of the Drawblog. Second, I can give you my totem spirit. It will aid you in battle. It will fight alongside you and lend you some of its strength. Do not expect miracles. My strength is small, and the totem spirit's energy parallels mine. I wish I could do more in Sariel's memory. When you disrupt the binding stones with the rune key, the Drawblog will likely go berserk. I'll see if I can take a few of them out for you. I'll make it to the road before they get me, never fear.